Day 13. The Queen of Heaven in the Kingdom of the Divine Will leaves the temple and gives example of total triumph in sacrifice. The Soul to the Triumphant Queen. Heavenly Mother, today I come to prostrate myself before you, to ask you for your invincible fortitude in all my pains. And you know how full my heart is even to feeling myself drowned in pains. Oh, if you love me so much, do as a mother, take my heart in your hands and pour in it the love, the grace, the strength to triumph in my pains, and convert them all into divine will. Lesson of the Triumphant Queen. My child, courage. Do not fear. Your mother is totally with you, and today I await you so that my heroism and my triumph in sacrifice may infuse strength and courage in you. In this way, I can see in my child my own triumph in her pains and the heroism of supporting them with love and to fulfill the divine will. Now, my child, listen to me. I was barely 3 years old, and my parents let me know that they wanted to consecrate me to the Lord in the temple. My heart took joy in knowing that I would be consecrated and pass my years in the house of God. But beneath my joy, there was a sorrow for the separation from persons so dear that I could have on earth, which were my dear parents. I was tiny. I needed their paternal care. I deprived myself of the presence of 2 great saints, and then I saw that, as the day approached to be deprived of me, who made their life full of joy and happiness, they felt such bitterness as to feel themselves dying. But while they suffered, they were disposed to make the heroic act of conducting me to the Lord. My parents' love for me was ordered to God, and they regarded me as a great gift given them by the Lord, and this gave them the strength to complete the painful sacrifice. Therefore, my child, if you want to have an invincible strength to suffer the harshest pains, let all your things be ordered to God and regard them as precious gifts from the Lord. Now, you must know that with courage I prepared for my journey to the temple, so that I might deliver myself and my will to the divine being. And the supreme fiat took possession of all my being. I acquired all the virtues. I was ruler over myself. All the virtues were in me as so many noble princesses, and according to the circumstances of my life, they promptly exhibited themselves to carry out their office without any resistance. In vain would I have been called queen, if I would not have had the virtue of acting as queen over myself. Therefore, I kept perfect charity in my dominion, invincible patience, enrapturing sweetness, profound humility, and the whole storehouse of the other virtues. The divine will made the little earth of my fortunate humanity ever florid and without the thorns of the vices. See, therefore, dear child, what it means to live by divine will. Its light, its sanctity, and power convert all the virtues into nature, nor does it lower itself to reign in a soul where there is the rebellious nature. No, it is sanctity and wants nature ordered and holy where it should reign. Therefore, with the sacrifice of going to the temple, I made conquests, and over the sacrifice there was formed in me the triumph of the divine will. These triumphs brought me new seas of graces, of sanctity and light, even to feeling myself happy in the pains to be able to win new triumphs. Now, my child, put your hand over your heart and tell your mother whether you feel your nature changed into virtue, or do you feel the thorns of impatience, the weeds of agitation, the bad spirits of unholy affections? Listen, let your mother do what she knows best. Give me your will into my hands. Decide to no longer do your will, and I will make you be possessed by the divine will, which will banish everything from you. And what you would not have accomplished in so many years, you will do in a day. This will be the beginning of true life, of happiness and holiness. The Soul to the Holy Mother. Holy Mother, help your child. Make a visit to my soul, and all that you find which is not will of God, tear it out with your holy hands, burn up thorns and weeds, and you yourself call the divine will to reign in my soul. Little flower of the day. Today, to honor me, you will call me 3 times to visit your soul, and you will give me the liberty to do what I want with you. Exclamation. Sovereign Queen, take my soul in your hands and transform it entirely into will of God.